Okay, Aquarius. We're going to have a better week this week. Let's see. I sure hope so. Let's see what we have for the Aquarius gang. And I have to cover this lovely lady up. Looks like some good things are coming in for you, actually. No. Somebody's feeling a little clumsy, though. All right. Okay. I have my... Hang on 1 second. Okay, I had to cover that up. Anyway. Aquarius. Somebody's trying to hide the fact that they have... It could be like spiritual bypassing. Somebody could be trying to do their best to hide the fact that they've been in a bad situation. Healing's coming, though. Healing is definitely coming. Now, you have the card of Aquarius, so you showed up in the reading. You also have a card of Cancer. Okay? The moon for me is Cancer. I realize other readers, consider that Pisces. For me, that is Cancer. Okay. And you also have the Empress, so you have Taurus, Libra energy. Now, and that's what's grounding the reading. So there is something here about putting more love and more emphasis on you, your health, and your well-being. Taking better care of yourself. That's what is grounding the reading in order to kind of get you past a certain position or a certain place in your life. Healing is here and it is waiting for you. This angel here is waiting for you to take their hand. The guide, your guide is waiting for you to take their hand. They're waiting for you to ask them for help. They're waiting for you to say, hey, can you help me get rid of this? Or help me do this? Or help me do that? Show me how to do this. Lead me in this way. They're waiting for you to ask them. They're holding out their hand, waiting for you to ask. Okay? Some of you may be like, yeah, I have been asking. It could be depending on how it is that you're supposed to ask. What kind of place are you coming from? Are you coming from a place of desperation, pain, hurt, wounding, revenge? Or are you coming from a place of, you know what, I do love myself. I love that I wake up every day. I love that there's air in my lungs. I love that every day I wake up is a new opportunity for me to do something. And I love this gift that I have. This life. And it's up to me to make it whatever it is. And I love that. Are you coming from a place of love? You know what? I care about myself. Sure, I care about other people, absolutely. But I also care about myself. I care about the earth. I care about the moon. I care about the stars. I care about God. I care about divine. I care about the angels. I care about my guides. Are you really loving yourself? Loving your life? Loving your spirit? Loving your soul? That's what this feels like. That is what's predominantly what needs to take place. On a soul level, you need to heal and take care of yourself and take care of yourself and love yourself. Love everything that makes you you, how unique you are. If you're coming from that place and asking your guide, because your guide, think of, oh, did you hear that? Your guides, let's say, their level of vibration is way up here and humans are way down here. If we were to raise our vibration up here, we would be like light beings, okay? But it's very, very difficult. That's why we can't hear, my teacher talks about this all the time, We can't hear them, so they have to come down to our level. They can only come down so low. If not, then they could kind of turn their energy. Well, why would we want them to sacrifice their well-being to come down to pull? Why would our guide is there to help us. Don't think, I'm getting something about being selfish. Don't pull other people down. Don't pull your guide down. They're not going to come down. You have to meet them at their level. You have to come up here for them to even understand you, to comprehend you. They only operate at a certain level. When you start to kind of raise your vibration to meet theirs, then they can actually help you. But it has to come from a place of love. I hope this is making sense. Okay? This is very important. Because they're waiting for you to ask them. And ask them properly. From a place of peace and love. They are waiting for you. And they have it for you. Okay? Whew. I don't know why I went down that road, but that was all channeling. So, somebody needed to hear that message. Alright. That's the love that you're going to be facing this week. Love for you. Okay? Now, I am also getting... I'll tell you what I got when I first threw out these cards. Let me tell you what I got. There is love waiting for you. It's like a maze or a puzzle. Going through a labyrinth. If you don't have enough energy, think of it like a video game. A power pack. You cannot continue to go forward if you don't have energy, if you don't have fuel. So your character, metaphorically, your little emoji or your little, video game person, whatever you call it. Your character only has enough energy to sustain, to go forward. And it gets weak. And it can drop off. And the player can lose the game. Okay? Not that this is a game. Just bear with me. You cannot continue forward unless you have a good amount of energy. And that energy is love. Life-giving love energy is nonstop. It's beautiful. And it's a constant burning light. It's source. It's source energy. It's nonstop. And it is there for you. And you will continue to get that energy. But you have to make sure that you are doing the work on your end to meet with that energy. Okay? When you do that, something's really, really making me talk about this. Okay? Something's really, really... Whew. Anyway, when you do that, there is something waiting for you. Somebody has a very unusual love coming in for them. It's very unusual. It's something different from what they're used to. It could be completely different. This could be same gender. It could also even be something like a completely different continent. Completely different, like two different worlds. Yeah. That could be what's waiting for you. Okay? But you're unable to kind of move forward or progress to get to that level, to meet that person. I was just talking. Something very, very similar to I think it was Scorpio. Similar, but not the same. This is a completely different reading. In fact, it's a completely different energy. I don't necessarily feel like it's a Scorpio. Could it be? Yeah. I don't feel it though. But it's a similar message. But it feels completely different. So, that's what's coming in for you. Are you able to start... Oh, there's something right next to me. It's light. I can see it over here. It's light. It's very, very loving. So, I'll put... Oh man, I'm seeing it. I'll put it to you this way. If you've ever had an encounter where you actually met God, you will know it is the most incredible feeling that you've ever had in your life. And you'll never forget it. And you'll never, ever allow someone to pull you down. Okay? It's such a beautiful, heavenly love. It is so impossible for any human to feel that kind of love unless it's through Source. It's the most incredible feeling you'll ever feel in your life. That every time that I think about it, I start to cry. because it is just so, there's no words to even describe it. Somebody could be feeling that. There could be an Aquarius that's feeling that. And it's truly amazing. So, good for you. Somebody could definitely be meeting with their guide or something like that. It doesn't feel like anything scary or creepy. It's so incredibly beautiful. And there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay? So don't be creeped out by this message. Anyway, that's what I was getting. I keep seeing stuff all around me. I keep seeing stuff. There's something. Wow. Wow. Anyway, I apologize, Aquarius. Anyway, it's very important. This is very important. But you could be having an experience very, very soon. And you're going to know. And you're never going to. It's going to change your life. Okay? Definitely. Doesn't feel like anything dangerous or anything like that. It's so incredibly beautiful. All right. Wow, Aquarius. Literally, this is the hand coming out. It's divine. And cups are love, emotions. Somebody's going to be experiencing that very, very soon. I'm generally not like this in my readings. This is really incredible. The ultimate gift is coming to you. A gift of self-love. You're going to be given that gift to yourself. And you're going to be assisted. Again, what I was saying, take my hand. Ask. I'm here. Ask, take my hand. Let me help you. Let me guide you. But you have to do the work. You have to meet me part way. And I can meet you the other part. But you have to do it. You have to. You have to love yourself enough. This is an incredible reading that I'd like. I feel like there isn't really much left. I'm actually starting to get tired because I was like really, really channeling, and I had a bunch of stuff around me. So I might pull a card or two. I'll see if I can. But make sure that you're doing certain things. Drop me a comment. Let me know if any of this makes sense. If you had an experience, let me know. It's so beautiful. You're about to be healed. You're about to be healed. Okay. And like I say, healing is an everyday effort for the rest of your life. You don't stop. You're not cured. Healed. And you're about to be healed. Make sure that you continue with that energy. Don't just say, oh, I'm healed, and then just be done with it. No, because you're going to crash again. You have to maintain healing every day and then every week. Okay? You have to. There is something very, very, even like my voice is different. I wouldn't tell other people. Look at that. I wouldn't tell other people. Yeah. Because you'll be met with, people that be like, well, what are you, crazy? Or, somebody could try to pick something apart. Keep it to yourself, Of course, you can probably drop a comment, I don't think anyone on my page is going to, really do anything to you or make you feel whatever. But as far as people around you, at this point, they don't really need to know. But you may need to feel that you need to share it with somebody. Yeah. But for now, it might be something that you may want to, not really talk to somebody about. If you do, make sure that you're able to really explain it to this somebody, because sometimes, we don't know how to explain certain things. Sometimes we can't. Sometimes there's really no words. Okay? And if you do that, somebody could do something to kind of trip you up, or to kind of make you even question whatever it was. Don't allow someone to kind of talk you out of whatever it is that you know, or whatever it is that you feel, or whatever it is that you see. Don't allow somebody to talk you out of that. Know it in your heart. And that's part of the self-love, is not allowing somebody else to influence you, or tell you, or downplay something, or pick it apart. No, I know exactly what I went through. And I mean, you're an Aquarius. You're highly intelligent. Okay? And don't rationalize this either. Sometimes there's some things that don't need to be rationalized. Sometimes they don't need to be. Sometimes they just need to be just taken in. I keep seeing things. Anyway, definitely something around you. All right, let's get one more. Look at that. Taking better care of yourself. Health is going to improve. Your health is going to improve. There could even be somebody that's actually like going through something, like even like a sickness. This is interesting. Somebody could be going through a sickness. They could be very, very sick with something. And they could get a visit from an angel or something like that. And they could wake up miraculously cured. I am not kidding. It could really be something like that. Yes. Somebody's health could be fully restored. Okay? And if it ain't that, then their finances, everything's, I feel like a lot of things are going to be restored. A lot of things are going to be restored. Make sure that when this happens, that you are grateful. You thank that being that helped you, that assisted you. And the person that the being could be working through. Sometimes it can be like sprinkling pixie dust magic. Sometimes it can literally just be like a shift in the energy, change in the wind. And then sometimes it can be an angel that is working through a human being, helping you with certain deeds. Okay? I remember when I went through certain things years ago. And it was after I had my moment. For like, it was weeks. Every time I would go out somewhere and I would start to get upset, somebody would come up to me and say, hey, and they'd start talking to me. They said, can I pray for you? Or they would talk about something magical or mystical. And I was just like, I know this person's an angel. I know this person. And this was before I was really heavy back into all this stuff. Something was like, this is an angel. There's an angel talking through this person. Somebody's going to be going through a very incredibly magical experience. And they're literally like going to be healed. So don't waste it. Don't waste it. Don't waste it on this mind power. Don't waste it on this brain that's going to be... The brain is a tape recorder. It's going to continue to replay things. Not even that the brain's trying to sabotage you. It's just how the brain functions. You have to be in control of how the brain functions. You have to make sure that you're stopping that. If you have something coming in, a guide or something coming in to heal you and to restore you, don't allow that brain. The brain is not more powerful than God. This is just an organism. That's part of your organism. Okay? So, be grateful and maintain. And don't let this brain continue to do that again. Okay? Sometimes we only get, it's not even all of us. Think of it this way. How lucky and fortunate I feel to have had that experience under the circumstances that I had them. But how many other people on this planet that will never experience what I experienced, which changed my life completely? And you don't waste that. You use that. So if you're going to be going through that, don't let this brain drag you back down to hell. Don't let the brain drag you back down to the pits of hell. Okay? I'm just going to leave it there. All right. If you like this reading, hit the like button. Drop me a comment. Let me know if this made sense to you. If you had that experience. Or if later on you have that experience, come back to this reading. Save this reading. Share it with somebody. It's a beautiful reading. It's beautiful energy. And it's all you, Aquarius, because you're the one that's in this reading. Well, you also have the moon. It could even be something with the moon recently that come up. Okay. I think it's the new moon in Gemini, I believe. Could even be that. Yeah. But anyway, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe. It helps out my channel. Leaving comments, likes, and everything helps my channel. Helps me to grow. And hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Other than that, great, great reading, Aquarius. I can't say it enough. Very beautiful. Good luck to you. And I'll see you next week.